Mite Mite da yo. Hello. I feel so awkward. Hello. Mite Mite da yo. Why am I so weird? Hello. I hope you have been good. I don't know what to say. Hello. Oh my gosh, wait. Zephyr, thank you for the 7 months. Meg, thank you for the 33 months. Okay, you missed my birthday, so thank you for coming. I hope it's again. I did miss your birthday, and I feel bad about it. I couldn't get the time zones right. I had it in my phone, and I still fucked up. I think I saw people in the Discord wish you happy birthday though. So I'm glad some detentions could be there for your birthday. Oh wait, fuck. Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. How am I? Very jet lagged. very jet lagged. So bad. It's so bad. Alright, thank you for the 1 year on Twitch. Thank you. Officially 1 year, goddamn. Adoba, thank you for the 27 months. Oh my gosh, Chunky Tenchi too. For the 1,000 years. 1,000 hours? It's been at least 1,000 hours. That's beautiful. It's the day we lost you. Did you lose me though? If I'm back, did you really lose me? Or I guess I've been found. I haven't actually eaten yet, by the way, so I'm gonna eat now as I stream. This is gonna be some next level multitasking because I have pictures to show, I have food to eat, I have notes to read out because I didn't want to forget any details that I wanted to share with you. So we got shit to get through today. Yeah. I'm excited. You missed me? I'm glad you missed me. Cause that means, you know, you thought about me even when I was gone. I am very overstimulated already. Too many things happening, bro. Like, ever since getting back, I've actually just been working my ass off and then also sleeping. I've been sleeping a lot. Which is not good. I'd like to point out that it's not good because it's not great for getting over jet lag. You sent one last thing before my trip? Oh, I did see it as like an email and it said, oh, this person gave you a $100 dono through PayPal. And I was like, who the fuck? What? And I couldn't log into Stream Elements. For some reason, through my phone, they were like, you have to authenticate through this and this and this. And I was like, well, fuck, I can't check who it is or like if there was a message or something. But when I got back and I opened up OBS, which is one of the first things I did actually when I got back, I read it, Zephyr, and you know, I appreciate it a lot. I'm glad I finally read the message. Thank you for the farewell gift. Thank you. And I tried my best to make it so that money wasn't an obstacle during my stay in terms of like mentality. I knew that I probably didn't have the money to be spending this much money, but hear me out. It is a once in a lifetime experience, and Zephyr's right. You know, I shouldn't. You know, it once in a lifetime opportunity. Can't waste that, right? So I kind of just went ham with, if I wanted it, I got it. I tried not to think too hard about it, because money can always be earned back. You know, experiences cannot be. I made a lot of good memories, so I have a lot of things to share. I do, and I'm gonna eat while I tell you them. Outfit? So, I definitely min-maxed, right? When I left here, I had a backpack with underwear, 2 t-shirts, no, 3 or I think 4 t-shirts. Sorry, yeah. I put 2 in my backpack and 2 in my check bag because I wasn't sure if my check bag was gonna make it. Right, connecting flights are scary like that. So I put 2 t-shirts and a pair of pants in my backpack, and I put the other 2 and another pair of pants and a dress in my check bag. And I put an empty carry-on in my check bag. Like, it was legit just empty. But I put it in. And when I left, I had 2 full suitcases. My backpack was mostly empty, honestly, because I didn't want to have to carry everything on my back. But my backpack was mostly empty. It had some merch in it that I wanted to make sure didn't get lost if it was in my checked bag, right? And I had a carry-on, and I had my checked suitcase that was all the big one. That was definitely full, but it wasn't so full that it was like about to explode or anything. There's definitely some like loose items in there. I had to make sure they didn't jingle around too much and destroy each other. So I put some like clothes in between. But one reason why it was packed that way, like my carry-on, half of it was, how do I explain this? Jiraike clothes. The Lolita clothes that I promised that I would wear at some point and take pictures with. Half of it was that. I remember when we did the donathon 2 years ago, I was like, oh shit, I might not have the budget for it. But I budgeted, I remembered how much it was, and I was like, you know what? I think I can spend this amount of money on it. Yeah. So it filled literally it filled half of the carry-on. So there's 2 sides, right? There's 2 sides to the suitcase. Half of it was the clothes. It was just so fat. I bought 3 sets. I had to think about it. 3 sets of clothes. And the reason why they were so fat is because, like, in that kind of fashion, you want to layer, right? So there was a dress, there's a shirt, there's a jacket. There's layers to it. And I actually ended up getting so fucking cold that I took out those jackets and I wore them as normal jackets. It was so fucking cold. I was not prepared. I thought it was gonna be like 20 degrees, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be 20 degrees Celsius, which is why I only brought t-shirts and like 1 long sleeve. It was a hoodie, just a normal hoodie. I was so wrong. It was negative degrees Celsius. Like, I'll show you a picture later. I took a screenshot of it because I thought it was crazy. Yeah, it was fucking cold. So fucking cold. I have to eat my McDonald's. Anyway. I think this is where it starts. Yes. Crazy picture, isn't it? This was probably not in a place you're expecting. What is that? I know, right? What is that? I was actually very confused what that is too. Japanese McDonald's moza. Oh, for sure. It's so good. I have a story about that. You'll see. You'll see. So I do want to preface that I am gonna omit a lot of details to some things because I recorded like videos, right? I recorded videos of almost every little fucking thing on this trip. And I want to get the most out of it. So I'm gonna make shorts with all the video footage I have and voice over them or something. I don't know, maybe add my model into it, I don't know. But yeah, I have like all these pictures. I only have pictures to show. I'm saving all the videos for the shorts I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna like skip a lot of details, but you'll understand. You'll get the gist of the trip. I also have notes on my phone I have to read. Anyway. Yes, I am. I'm starting to edit them now. I have day 1 almost done. I have the footage all put together. Which is really just travel day. So, yeah, it was mostly just travel day. Lots of airplane footage. Yeah. So, unfortunately, from Toronto, there is no direct flight to Japan. Which I think is stupid. But it is what it is. I had to go to Chicago. Chicago? Chicago. First, so this is in the Chicago airport. This is one of the first things I saw when I landed. I got out the gate and was just like, oh. big oh. And I was like, I need to take a picture of this. And it was so big. Yep, just to drag it into Jersey. and then I had McDonald's. Okay, the reason why I decided to have McDonald's is because I knew I'm actually eating this exact thing right now. I have chicken nuggets. I have 10 chicken nuggets. There's only 6. And I have some fries. I'm actually eating the exact same shit right now. So, yeah, I had to have McDonald's because I had to compare it with Japanese McDonald's, and I haven't really had McDonald's in America before, now that I think about it. Like, not a lot anyway that I can imagine. So, I was like, I need to compare. Even in Canada, I don't really have McDonald's. I think you guys know that. I'm usually very healthy. It is a video idea, isn't it? I ordered the exact same shit, and you know, I can tell you straight up right now, they make chicken nuggets different over there. They really do. Whatever's in their chicken is different. Hi, Jerome. Yep. 그래. Yeah, I have McDonald's. I'm also gonna try and like speed run these stories a bit. Because I feel like if I give too much time to every single little thing, this is gonna take forever. There's over 100 pictures. There's almost 200 pictures to get through. And we're already 20 minutes in. I'm fucked. Anyway, this was on the airplane. Isn't that cute? Like, I think they wanted people to actually pay attention to all, like, the safety things. So, they decided to put, Pokemon in their ads. Or, like, not their ads. Their, like, explanation of, airplane safety. You know, like, if there's any danger, you should go this way, that way. I have videos of this. It's really, really cute. And it's Pichu and Pikachu. There's Lucario. There was the Mr. Mime guy. There was... Let me think. Sprigatito's evolution. I forgot what it's called. The big one. The bipedal cat. I forgot. There was a Jigglypuff. There was... a lot of flying Pokemons. Rowlet was there. The one that looks like... What do you mean the one that looks like Lenny? There's no Pokemon that looks like Lenny. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, hi, Raiders. Welcome. Oh, wait. My first intro back. First of all, I hope you had a nice stream, Raiders. Thank you for coming. For those of you who don't know me, Mite Mite, Minowlive. I am the immortal human, angel in training, polyglot that speaks 5 languages, Mino Mieko. You can call me Mie. Hi. Oh, I feel like stuff is missing. Hold on. I have to navigate my shit again. I'm so lost with my PC. Okay, first of all, we need the bubble tea, because half the time I was in Japan, I had this out whenever I took pictures and stuff. And I don't want a jacket because I think that would block everything. But I was traveling, so maybe this. Oh, wait. Where's the button for this? There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah. And thank you guys for coming for the raid. Thank you, Nico. I appreciate it. Hope she was good. Meow cart. Yeah, that thing. Is the one that was awesome. Oh, no. It's the last evolution for Sprigatito. That's the one. Yeah, they had a lot of flying type Pokemon. There was one holding a Negi in its mouth. This guy. I don't remember what it's called, but this guy. Yeah, and then I left. This is me holding my shit. You see my big ass suitcase? When I got there, it was raining super hard, and I had to buy what's it called? I had to buy an umbrella, and my dumbass left the umbrella at the hotel and never saw it again. But it was only like what, $5-10. So I was like, well used umbrella for, you know. It was cold as fuck and raining like hell. Yeah, it was really fucking bad, man. I don't know if you can see, like, the hoodie I'm wearing is really thin. It's actually not like a hoodie. There was no fleece inside it. It was a really thin hoodie, so I was fucking cold, man. Even as a Canadian, like, it felt colder than Canada, honestly. Not even. It was not even a windbreaker. It was more like, how do I explain this? You know that like towely feeling in a sweater? It's not actually towely feeling. I'm just saying like that's the thinness of it. Yeah. I hope that explains it. Yeah. 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 Anyway, it was really fucking cold. Oh, I forgot to mention, food on the plane was actually okay. Actually okay. Oh, if you guys want to know the airline that does the Pokemon thing, it's ANA. Yeah, they're the ones that do it. Anyway, I was in Shinjuku when I took a screenshot of this, but I didn't stay there actually. But you can imagine it's actually pretty cold just in the general vicinity anyway. This is the hotel room. It was very small because I am only one person. But I wanted the bed space just in case I had to open my suitcase and shit. So I got small room, big bed. Yeah. Okay, this is day 2. Immediately in the morning, I went to go get McDonald's. There was no question about it. I was like, I need to have my McDonald's. It was one meal after the other, man. I did bring this bag with me. Isn't it so cute? It's the one bag that like showcases my BL joyfulness without being too loud about it. Tiny cup! I shall. Cup pretty cute with the flower. Oh, yeah. So, the drink itself is lychee soda. Can you imagine that? Lychee soda. Fucking lychee soda. It was so good. The pink at the bottom isn't the cup. It's like the syrup. The lychee syrup, I think. So you had to mix it. And then the whole drink turned pink. It was really good. The burger I had, I think it's just a normal McMuffin, honestly. And then they had these chocolate donut thingies, like the I don't know if you can see in the picture, but it's like chocolate donut filled with stuff inside. Yeah, it was real good. It was really, really good. Well, not exactly syrup. You know how it's like when the I guess I would call it syrup. Kind of like in alcoholic drinks where there's gradients in drinks. Is because the flavor of one drink is denser than another, which is why there's the gradient, and it like goes to the bottom. You have to mix it. It's kind of like that. But it tasted really fucking good. Yeah. This was all in Shibuya. I was close enough to Shibuya to like commute there. And then I went to Tatsuya. Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. Tatsuya? Tatsuya? I think that's how you... Yeah, Tatsuya. Yeah, Shibuya Tatsuya. So, if you just look at the whole thing, I went through every floor. I have videos and pictures of every floor. First floor, they were preparing for a HoloLive pop-up. Oh, Tsutaya. Yeah. No wonder it felt weird to say. Oh, Lane, thank you for the raid. Thank you. I hope you had nice tea. Hi, Milka. Hello. For those who don't know me, Mite Mite da yo. I am the immortal Huma, ancient Chinese polyglot to speak 5 languages. Mino Mieko. You can copy me, yeah. I just came back from Japan and I'm heavily jet lagged. But I hope you had a good stream. Lane, I love you. We should collab again sometime. Hehe. Oh, thank you, Cybic. Where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, floor 1 was Hololive pop-up. I do have some pictures of that. I skipped the Starbucks. Skipped the 3rd floor too, because it was just a cafe. And then, as you go further up, there's more shit. And the Pokemon card thing was actually really cool. It was so big. The cards were like my height, if not taller. It was super, super big. And they were, I think they're called EX cards. So they're very shiny. Yeah. And then I went shopping. I went shopping at Shibuya 109. This is where I bought the Lolita Jiraike type clothes. 3 sets of them plus jackets. Yeah. This is where most of my money went, honestly. I got the shopping one and done. And I think that's honestly really smart. Because then I felt like, oh yeah, I'm on a tighter budget. Shouldn't spend so much anymore. So for the rest of the trip, I didn't buy as much as this. But yeah, if you do the conversion, basically what I did to convert it to Canadian money is just take off 2 zeros at the end of the yen. And it was about that much in Canadian. So give or take, this was about 500 USD. Oh, Lane! Mwah. Yeah. But Shibuya 109 is dangerous for a woman. Oh, it's so dangerous. I would walk by so many stores and I'd be like, oh shit. Oh no. Dangerous. For my wallet, dangerous. But it was so fun to shop for myself and just try cute clothes on. There was this really, really nice girl. And I chose some clothes, right? And I was like, oh, I like this and I like that. And I was like, can I try it? Kitte ii desu ka? And she was like, yeah. And after trying it on, she was like, it looks better with the jacket. Like, that's how you're supposed to wear it. Like, you need the jacket. And I was like, you know what? You're right. So I was like, can I have this? And then, I was kind of, unsure how to style, but, I was like, because I picked something white and I picked something blue. So I was like, you have anything black and pink wise? Because black and pink is kind of like the Jiraike that a lot of people imagine. And she was like, I got you. And I was like, yeah, thank you. And she picked out a set of clothes that I really, really liked. And I couldn't see anything else that I liked more than that. So I was like, okay, I take this too. Thank you. And I also picked a black jacket to go with it. I wore that jacket in... I basically bought 2 jackets there that were really fucking cute. The members will see it. Because I have some pictures of myself for the members. But I bought one in black and I bought one in white. And I knew it was necessary because I was so fucking cold. I hadn't bought a jacket yet, remember? At this point, I was still really fucking cold. So I had to buy some jackets. She upsold me? No, I don't think so. Not in the sense that I didn't want to be upsold anyway. I knew prior, because Shibuya 109 is so big, right? So prior to going, I did a bunch of research in which store I wanted to go to. So I knew I wanted to go to this specific store. And I was really happy with it because the prices for everything, like I bought so many things. And the price was so worth it, man. Like, honestly, when you think about it, to buy clothes like that in Canada or in the US, it would probably, like, whatever I bought would probably be twice the amount. It's just really hard to get clothes like that. In this side of the world, I'd say. You know? And in Japan, it's just so much more accessible and so much more, like, accepted to wear clothes like that. You know, like, all the ribbons and lace and accessorizing, and I guess, like, girls also do their makeup differently. Everyone there looked so good. Literally, no one looks bad. Like, they make their most comfortable cozy clothes look good for some reason. You know, like they just, I think it's because literally every single store in Japan has nice clothes in it. It's like you can't go wrong with anything, you know? So even people who don't try super hard to look nice, everyone looks nice. Everyone's hair was nice too. And I was like, how do you not get frizzy fucking hair in this humidity? It was crazy. Everyone just looks good. So I felt the pressure to keep up. I didn't want to be, you know, too touristy looking. Anyway, that was... I don't, like... I decided not to share pictures of exactly what I bought in the store, because that would dox me too hard in case I ever wore it out in public. But just so you know, it is very cute. And I will use some of the stuff I wore for the photo shoot that I will do for the members later. Yeah. Okay. And then I walked over to Nintendo World, and I got some shit from here too. There was this big Isabel. I bought some towels and handkerchiefs and stuff. And then there was also, for Aimi, I took this picture of a very big shadow. I did it for her, okay? Which is why I have the picture. And then I got really hungry. Oh wait, no, I forgot. There's this the big Pokemon Center too. It was so packed with stuff. So I ended up like not really buying anything from here. I was like, I'm just gonna buy stuff in Osaka instead when I'm there. Cause this was way too much, man. It was so much. And there were so many people. The amount of Cantonese I heard was actually insane. And I found out there was a group from Hong Kong going on a tour guide trip, and they were all just in this one floor walking around. So I mostly heard Cantonese on this floor. I didn't even hear that much Japanese, to be fully honest. It was mostly Cantonese and Mandarin that I was hearing. It was really jarring, because I was like, I swear, I'm in Japan. It was a crazy thing to witness. Anyway, here's the hamburger steak that I got. This was also in Shibuya. It was very close by. This place does not have an English name. When you find it, you have to look for it in Japanese. It does not show up otherwise. It doesn't. And it's kind of hard to find. It was up like some really sketch looking stairs. But it was really comfy. Like the inside atmosphere was really nice. I'll probably talk... I'll give actual locations for stuff like this in the shorts that I make. Yeah, I wish spaghetti. I think they gave us miso soup too, actually. The most Asian looking Western food. You know, you're right. I can't even deny that. It was pretty Western-y Asian food. But in like a good way. I liked it a lot. And I think I was also just super fucking hungry at that point. So anything tasted good. It just tasted extra good. Yeah. Look at this cute little drink I got. Look at it. It's got a little bear. It was very cute. And then I walked through Tsutaya again. And there was a bunch of Hololive stuff. I do have videos of this. And joke's on you. I saw a free Watame concert and Bae concert. Fuck yeah. Don't see anything that we don't have lychee soda in your McDonald's. Oh no. Oh no. Do they have anything else? Yeah, free concert, bro. You just walked by and they were like playing on this big screen. They didn't play like full songs, I don't think. They took like segments. But it was really good. It was really good. And if you stayed longer, you'd get to see more. It was just playing. Did you keep the bear? I ate it. I ate this thing. So, this pop-up at Tsutaya was just like, there were acrylic standees lined up of every single member. And then there was these pictures on the wall. It was kind of showcasing, HoloFest from the first one to the most recent one. I did not go to the recent one. That's not why I went to Japan. I didn't plan for it. Didn't care for it. I'm not gonna lie. I had other things to do, bro. So, Yeah, I just walked by. This was like the most Hololive thing that I did. But yeah, I had other things that I had planned. So I just walked by, took some pictures, and left. And then outside of Tsutaya is the big Shibuya crossing, and on the other side of the Shibuya crossing was Hachiko. So I went to go take some pictures with Hachiko, and there was like a whole line to take a picture with Hachiko. So yeah, there was this girl in front of me, and she was like all by herself, and she was asking people to help her take photos. She was real cute. She was all by herself. I just took a selfie with Hachiko. Yeah, yeah. Hachiko! Hachiko! Yeah. I couldn't showcase the... Obviously, I couldn't show you my selfies, so I just took a picture of the little plaques on the floor, which is also very cute, actually. I did stop by the doge. I am a big dog person, so of course I did. Yeah, Hachiko, he's the best boy. And then, it was so fucking cold. You can tell the jacket I'm wearing is also kind of thin. It's the one that I bought from Offkai in 2024. It's a reversible jacket. I got it from Omona, I think. Yeah. It's literally just a cotton jacket. It's not very warm. I was so fucking cold. But yeah, I bought this and it had a cute Sanrio thing on it that I didn't expect. It was real cute. It was really good. I bought a lot of these. You'll see more pictures of these. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I had for dinner that night. I'm pretty sure. If this wasn't dinner, then it might have been breakfast. I don't really remember. Yeah. This was at Book Off. This was day 3. We're already on day 3. That's crazy. Girl dinner. Yeah. Ah. So what now? 10 ounces. What? Has to be your meal at least before the community. It was. Do you see how much egg they put in there? Do you see how chunky that boy is? It was filling. It was so filling. I'm drinking a frappuccino. And having my French fries. Okay. Yeah, day 3 of this was at Book Off. And look at all these old games. Look at all these historic retro games. And there was a BL section. Of course, I had to take a picture of that. I had to. And guys. Just in case my parents are coming by, I'm gonna switch the screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just like a subunit of OnStars or something. N-Stars? I'm not 100% sure. I just saw it and I was like, I need to take a picture. The tensions need to know. A lot of sets of cards. Oh, there's a lot. There's so much more. I was walking by one of the cases and I was like, holy shit, look at that price tag. That's like 900 Canadian dollars, bro. I mean, if you just take off the 2 units at the end. That's what I've been doing to convert. It was crazy. This was a PSA 10. It's a really cute card too. Anyway, there were a ton of these. There's so many card stores, man. Oh, hi, Shaw! We need to know. You had to know. It was a necessary picture. Yeah, here's like a bunch more Pokemon cards. You were allowed to just take from this pile and look through all of the cards. And it was just there, you know? Like, Japan was just like, yep, you're allowed to just take them. You can look through them. Don't worry about it. Just put them back when you're done. What the fuck? They trust their people so much. They trust so hard. I thought that was crazy. And then I went to Takeshita Street. Because this is the street with a fuck ton of food. And a lot of shopping. I didn't actually shop all that much when I think about it. It was mostly just a walkthrough to be like, oh, that's cute. I ended up actually just eating. I got these crepes. I had looked this place up again before going. And I was like, I'm gonna get this food. Dude, I was so awkward standing here, Zephyra. It is a good shot though. I'm actually very proud of myself. But I was so fucking awkward. I think the girl next to me was doing the same thing though. I don't know if you can see. She's holding up a thing. She's kind of doing something similar to what I was doing, so I didn't feel that bad about it. But I was in the way of so many people. I felt bad about that. Because this is like right across the street. When you get out the subway, you just walk across the street and it's this like archway. So I was like, oh fuck, I'm blocking people. I gotta be quick. And here's the crib. I got tiramisu. There's a tiramisu in there. There's vanilla ice cream, bananas and whipped cream, and chocolate syrup. It was so good. So fucking good. And then I got ice cream. It was matcha ice cream. And oh my god, on the way back, I went to... Okay, so there's a little bit of a time skip here. After this, I'm pretty sure... Was it after this? Yes, it was after this. I have to time skip. I went to the wondrous land of the Tengas. And after that is when I went here for Kittyland. I literally just walking by and I saw it. But that's an 18 plus thing. That's saved for membership content. So you will see next week, Wednesday. Next week on Wednesday for the membership stream, I'm gonna go through some of the stuff I didn't go through, which would be Tengaland and the other Tenga store. I went to two. The other Tenga store that I went to. I have some IRL pictures that I'd like to share with the members as well. That'll all be next Wednesday. Yeah. But I went to Kittyland. It was right next to it. Like it was like down the stairs in a slightly different area, but it was pretty close by. I wouldn't say super next to it, but it is close by. Close enough that I could walk to it within minutes. I just walked in because I saw there was a Pokemon thing going on. And I was like, oh, this isn't a Pokemon center, but I see Pokemon, so I'm gonna go in. And lined up on the walls were just Pokemon stuffies. And I was like, so I tried to find some of the ones that I wanted. But Tinkaton was just a little too big because of the hammer. You see how big the hammer is? It was just too big. I couldn't do it. So I ended up getting something smaller. But I'm glad that I saw it. It was like $70 or something. I was so excited for it. I have so many things to share about it with the members next week. Oh god, I'm so excited to tell you about it. I'm so excited. I might I'm gonna make a membership short out of it too. Membership video. Walkable is nice. Everything was walkable, honestly. It's not hammer shamey. It was just it's too big. It's too big. It's too big. I couldn't fit it in the suitcase. I didn't have those like airtight compression, whatever they're called. I didn't have those kind of bags, unfortunately, so I got something else. But it's cute though. And I did buy another one. This was the ramen. It was kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. It looks good, but it was kind of mid. I don't know. I've had better ramen before, and you know, I think in Japan you can't really go wrong with food in Japan, honestly. But this one was like mid. It was one of those where you had to take a ticket and they would just serve you. It was pretty fun though. This is my actual son now. He is my child. You cannot hurt him. I haven't named him yet. If you guys got nicknames for him, let me know. It's a Pommel. And he's so cute! He's one of my favorite Pokemons from Violet. You're not allowed to evolve him because he becomes bipedal. I remember I left mine in like Pokemon Violet when I played. It was the multiplayer one, right? Yeah. When I played it, I refused. I fucking refused. I was not having it. I was never gonna evolve him. It was not happening. Fucking refuse it, man. But he's so cute. He's so small. He fits in my hand. Anyway, on to day 4, and we have the Konbini breakfast. Konbini breakfast is so good, man. That bigger bottle of milk tea is hot, by the way. It was so cold. But this was a big day, and as you can see, I am wearing a different jacket, and thank fuck I am. It's more of a windbreaker material, and I got it in the little store that I went to and spent $700, $500 at. It was so nice. You can see the little lace on it too. Best jacket, best jacket. And then this is an empty train station. You ever see an empty train station? I woke up early enough to see an empty train station. Very exciting. Very exciting of an empty train station. Yeah. So, that day, day 4, very special day. It was Cinnamoroll's birthday. And as of course, tradition has it, you must go to Puroland. And this is what I was greeted with in the Puroland train station. It was Pum Pum Pudding's butthole. Yes, Cinnamoroll has a birthday! Oh my goodness. They all have birthdays! I need Zephyr. I don't know why you got auto-modded. Yet! Yes, the yet. Isn't it so cute though? This is like the first thing you get greeted by is the butt. Yeah, I went to Sanrio Puroland. It was very cloudy, but most of the park is indoors anyway, so it's like whatever. And you know, it hasn't really changed from 10 years ago. No, more than that. 20 years ago? Because I went when I was a kid, and it was really, really fun. But it hasn't changed all that much. I have some videos of the inside. It's really nice. So, Sanrio Puroland is literally a theme park for Sanrio characters. Like Hello Kitty, My Melody, Kuromi, Cinnamoroll, Pum Pum Pudding, Keropi, Hangyodan, Batsmarus, Choco Cat. There's so many, man. There's so many. But there's a whole parade and stuff that they do at, I think, 2 or 3 p.m. And I was in the gift shop at the time when I realized, oh no, it's almost time for the parade. And I sped run my shopping. But my feet were kind of dying, so I went to go watch a show called Kawaii Kabuki. And it was about Momotaro. Well, the premise was supposed to be about Momotaro. And it was so cute. I'm pretty sure it's for kids in a way, but there were a lot of adults. Like, there were so many adults, man. There were so many, as in, to the point that when I was at the show, I couldn't really see over people's heads. It was kind of rough. But at least I got to sit, so it was really comfortable. And the show was so cute that they did like crowd control things. They did. I think the set design and the costumes were insane, dude. They were really, really good. Whatever you see them wearing here is basically what they were wearing on stage. It looks exactly the same. It was really good. It was really good. It was a little fun show. Lots of like Japanese traditional stuff in there too. Okay. And then after this, I saw my little beloved Cinnamoroll during the parade. And I don't know, this you see this black sleeve in front of me? I was like standing behind someone. And this girl in front of me had the biggest camera I've ever seen with like a long lens. And she was wearing Cinnamoroll stuff and like a Kuromi thing. So I assumed she was a Cinnamoroll and Kuromi fan. And anytime Cinnamoroll came around, she would grab her camera and like instantly just aim at him. So I was like, ah shit, I got nothing on her. I just had my phone camera. I brought 2 phones. So, yeah. But god damn it. God damn it. She knew what she was doing. She had like a whole like on the floor, she had 3 different bags. One was for her clothes, the other one was I think her school bag, and the third was a camera bag. I was like, holy shit. And then there was another guy to my right. You don't see him in this picture, but there was another guy to my right. He also had a big ass fucking camera. It was a bit smaller than the girl's camera, but it was also a big fucking camera. And he would aim it at, I think it was Hangyodan? It was either Hangyodan or Batsmarus. I don't remember which one, but it was one of the male Sanrio characters. And when they came up, he would also just like instantly bring his camera up. Like, he knew what he was looking for too. And the thing is, they weren't the only people doing that. There were a lot of adults who were doing the exact same thing. And I just feel like in Japan, it is so accepted that you can like cute things and be an adult about it. You know, I really wish that the West was more like that. Because a lot of the things in the West are, they would assume these things are like kids only, right? Or like you would go to parks like this for kids only. But that's definitely not the case in Japan. Definitely not. Like they were, there were so many adults. Most of it was adults, really. I didn't really see that many kids there, honestly. The amount of kids was very, very few. I also went on a weekday. It was a Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday. So there weren't that many kids. There was maybe only a few. Even though it was, I think people said it was around spring break time. There's not many tourists there. Again, I also assume it's because tourists think that places like this is definitely for kids. But when I was there, so there were a lot of like just Japanese people walking around. And if you need English, they do have English maps and English directories and stuff. So if you ever go, it's really, really pretty. They have a big, big tree in the middle. Members will see pictures of that next week because I took pictures with it. But yeah. Anyway. Is there anything else? Oh! These tarts. I was so hungry after all of the cinema rolling fangirling, so I went to the Subway and I got me some tarts. It was a cheese tart and matcha tart. So good. It was so random. Like, I just saw it, was like, I kind of want to try it. I'll get it. So cheap. And it tasted real good. And after that, I went to the BL dungeon. It was a very eventful day. Yeah, the Subway. The subway stations. They have... Yeah, this from the subway station. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, this is the BL dungeon. Now, I will say, online, everyone kept telling me that, oh yeah, it's like a full BL dungeon, right? No, it's not. Half the store was harem things, like the one girl and 7 other guys kind of harem things. And then the other side was the BL stuff. So I didn't get meet with boys kissing. At the very start, it was a lot of just hot men in general. You didn't need that Puroland? No, because the lines were too long. It was way too long, man. And yeah, this was the side that was actual BL. To my left of this was the cashier. And then if you do a 180 from this particular picture was the actual like harem things instead. Yeah, but I bought really, really small things from here. Most of it was like under $10. There were some more expensive merch, like acrylic standees that were a bit more expensive, but I only got really, really small things. Yeah. Alright. I think this was to end the night. I'm pretty sure. It was just cold again. But this one was maple flavored. Yeah. It was pretty good. I like this one. Yeah. Cinema roll haul. I got a phone strap. I got a towel, like a little handkerchief. I got some clips. I don't know if you can see right next to my head. I got some clips. I got a little milk keychain as well. That's currently on one of my bags. That's the little guy at the bottom right. I got a ribbon clip with a little cinema roll hanging off it. I got a baseball cap, got some socks, a bag, a badge, and then one with a pin, one that's like the embroidered kind of badge, and then some stickies, and I got a gotcha thingy as well. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know what's in it, but I have it. Yeah. Everything here was about $200. I think. The hat was like $30 or so. Keychains were about... I think the bag and the cap were about $30 to $40. Everything else was pretty cheap. Yeah. But I love my cinema roll. And it was for the birthday! A lot of this was like birthday exclusive stuff, so that's why I got it. When am I ever gonna be at Sanrio Puroland exactly on Cinema Roll's birthday again? When? So yeah, I splurged. But I'll use everything here, so I don't mind. Alright. Next day, we are on the Shinkansen! And this was my breakfast. It was an onigiri with mozzarella, fried mozzarella cheese stick inside. It was a very interesting thing to eat in the morning. And then I got this drink with kuromi on it. It was really good. It's peach tea. So fucking good. If you see this, I recommend it. It's a little bit fizzy. Yeah, I saw Mount Fuji on the way. I was really fucking sleepy, but I saw Mount Fuji. I got a clear picture of Mount Fuji. There, you could tell it was about to get cloudy, which was a bit scary. But at least I saw it. Some people couldn't see it at all. At least I saw it. Yeah, and then I checked it at the hotel. I don't think I have a picture of it or anything, but after checking at the hotel, I went to this hole-in-the-wall katsu place. It only had 3 seats and then a bar for seats. And I booked in advance. I had a reservation because I was worried that I wouldn't get a seat. And it was like the smallest hole-in-the-wall place ever. And they tried to speak English with me, which was like, I appreciated that. I did my best to speak in Japanese for most of the trip though. Anytime I spoke to like, you know, anyone. I tried. But yeah, they gave us miso soup and then rice and the katsu with the veggies and a lot of sauces to try. If you look at like the ring around the katsu, there's soy sauce, salt, there's some wasabi. I don't remember what some of these were, but I remember I ate everything. Yeah, hole-in-the-wall place that needed a reservation. I don't think I actually needed it in the end, honestly, because I went pretty early. But they prioritized reservations over not reservations. So I was like, I should probably just reserve a place. But it was so cool. It was really good. It was black pig something. It was really good. It was really good. I mean, I'd have it again. I think this was one of my most expensive meals, honestly. It was about 4,500 yen. Whatever that is in whatever currency. Yeah, it was so good. It was so fucking good. I need to find the name of it. I don't remember what it's called, but I have it all saved in my Google Maps, so I'll probably find it for the shorts. Yeah, but you can imagine, right? Osaka, there's a bit less people. So it's kind of, and there's like less buildings too. So it was even colder than Tokyo was. So I bought socks. I bought socks. They were very helpful. I bought really fluffy socks, and they were real cute too. And then I also bought this hot drink to hold on the way back. This was on the couch in the hotel. It was a very nice hotel. I really like it. I might book it again if I ever go back. It was in a really good spot. It was like a 2-minute walk to the station. Yeah. I got this all at 7-Eleven. Yeah. Oh, and Castella. Look at these bunny Castellas. They're very nice too. Free sock pic. I have a lot of feet videos because I was walking so much. I'm gonna try and omit them as much as I can from videos and things, but I knew I needed to have some, so I had some talking room when I made my shorts. Yeah, it is what it is. Hot drink vending machines feel like the future. Dude, it's not even just hot drink vending machines. It was a single vending machine. Half of it was cold drinks, and then like the bottom row was hot drinks. How do you freeze something? Like you make something cold yet also hot within the same machine. That's gotta be some like next level tech inside that vending machine. I don't know about you, but that's what I thought. Like how do you do that? And there were multiple vending machines. Oh, I actually have a really fun picture of a vending machine later. I don't know if it's here in this set of pictures. It's not. It might be on a different day. I can't wait to show it to you. One side cold, one side hot. No, not necessarily. So within the same row, there were hot and cold drinks. So I think it's like based on each section. Like there's probably something to cool it or heat it up on like based on every single drink section, not by row or column, which I think is also crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, Mega Donkey! This was day 6 now. But I went to the Mega Donkey. It was a very, very big building. And it's not even that it's tall. It was just so wide. Like the surface area of one floor. I got fucking lost. It was like a maze in there. I mean, a really good maze. Man, it was big. Man, it was big. Gashapa. There is Gashapa. Yes, yes, yes. It was so big. This was my haul. I saved my feet. I bought this pack of cooling sheets for my legs, and holy shit, it did wonders. Please, if you ever have feet problems from walking so much, buy this shit. God, it was so helpful. The swelling in my feet went down so much after that. It was great. I bought snacks, I bought makeup, I bought socks. I bought some presents too, actually. Here, it's like buried underneath the snacks. Yeah, that's my haul from Mega Donkey. And then we went to the Dotonbori. It was like a lot of tourists, I'd say. I mean, in this one picture, there's not that many because I went to like the other end of Dotonbori. You'll see some other pictures, I think. Yeah, here. It was a lot of food. I'm pretty sure people come here just for food. So, it was a lot of food. It was good food, but it was a lot of food. I kind of ordered too much. I wanted to try 2 different types of takoyaki. I ordered 2 takoyakis. And then I had a melon soda. God, the melon sodas were so good too. And then I ordered a borgor at a different stall. And then I had this okonomiyaki thingy. Mouth. Okonomiyaki. I think that's how you say it. And then I had... Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't add it. Fuck. There was, like, these fried sweet potato tempura thingies that I also got. So many fucking foods, I swear to God. You've been to the takoyaki place? It was, like, on the bridge. It was on a wooden bridge. And then they had a small seating area downstairs. I took advantage of that. So I could sit and eat. Yeah! It was so good, bro! I ate a lot of food. I did kind of walk a lot, so I was kind of hungry. Saw a big-ass spider? Oh, God. No, I think it's too cold for them to live right now. And then I saw these puppies! Look at how small they are! They were being so cute. And then this Pomeranian on the side woke them up. I have a little video of them, too. And then... oh, I didn't... There's no picture of it here. Fuck. But aren't they so cute? They're so tiny. They all had names and stuff. There were people inside playing with them. There was a baby pug in there. It was like a little white baby pug. It was so cute. I'm a sucker for dogs, bro. The fact that they all were just like... In these stores, like... I think one dog was $5,000. One little puppy was $5,000. Yeah. It's like a real commitment to buy a doggo or you adopt a doggo. It was a lot. It was a lot of money. But yeah, they're real cute. Ow! I hit my hand on the mic. Okay. Apparently, I didn't take a picture of it, but I went to a random anime store, and it showed a lot of like art prints and stuff. I thought I added the pictures, but nope. That dog cafes like cat cafes? Oh yeah, they do. Samoyeds especially. And if you go to a specific region, the Akita region, you get to see the Akita Inus, which is a really big dog. It's kind of like a Shiba Inu, but much bigger. Much bigger. But I saw a lot of Samoyeds. And I think I saw a golden retriever one. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to explain this fucking drink. I went to Starbucks because my feetsies were tired. And they were like, are you gonna eat here or take out? And I was like, I'm gonna eat here. Because I also got a donut. And they're like, oh, can we use glass cups instead of like the takeout cups? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. I get my drink and it's in this glass cup. It's in a... Starbucks gave me a glass cup. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. When I think about that, I was like, are you sure you want to hand me a glass cup? I had to think about that. This was also in a subway station, by the way. I was underground at the time. And they also gave me a ceramic plate to eat my donut. I was like, you... Really? Because every time I've gone to Starbucks in Canada, it's always been... like... plastic. I don't know. I was very confused. It was... The drink itself is a sakura flavored limited time drink thing. And there's like little jelly bits at the bottom. So it was kind of like a bubble tea in a way. No, this was glass. This was actual glass. It's not hard plastic. It's actual glass. I thought that was crazy. But it tasted real good. And then I went to Uniqlo. And look at all the Pokopia brainwashing I went through. Holy fuck. The amount of Pokopias that the song is stuck in my head. You'll see in the video. There was this big LED screen. And it was basically the entire wall of the subway. And it was just Pokopia music. On loop. Yeah, but anyway, I saw Pokopia inside Uniqlo. And I was so tempted to get the Pikachu shirt. It's real cute. But then I thought about it. I was like, what am I going to wear this? So I ended up not getting it. But it was nice to see. It was really nice to see. Yeah. I did a lot of window shopping around Dotonbori. Shinsai Basuji, I think, is also nearby. So I went there too. I bought a jacket because it was too fucking cold. Yeah. And then, this is the picture I wanted to show you of the vending machine. I found a vending machine with a trash can next to it. I just wanted to explain, this is one of the best things that I'd ever seen. I had so much trash in my bag that I wanted to throw out because there was no other place to throw anything. They don't have trash cans anywhere. Which, like, I understand because they want to keep their country clean and stuff. And they expect you to just throw your trash at home. But I'm just saying, I found a trash can. There's literally no bins. Anytime that I had to throw away something, I just, like... So, on the very first few days, I had thrown away all the plastic bags that I was given anytime I went to a konbini. I started saving them, and I started leaving the empty plastic bags in my tote bag. So that if there's anything I bought and had to throw away, I would put it in that trash bag. Like the little plastic bag in my tote bag. So any of the drinks I bought that were like in plastic bottles or cans and stuff, I would just put in there. Or like wrappings for anything, I would just put in that bag. And then I would throw it away in the hotel room. Because that's what you're expected to do. But when I saw this, I was just like, holy shit, it's an actual trash bin in public. So I was like, I need to take a picture. It exists. It's a thing. Anyway, that was my... yeah. My discovery is that they do exist. But yeah, I understand why there's no trash bins in Japan. I totally get it. An oasis in the middle of the desert. It really is. Okay. The next day was very long. Very, very long. It was another theme park day, as you can imagine. But it started off with a cocoa. I realized I had a lot of milk tea and I wanted to try something else. So I bought hot chocolate. Also, do you see this big ass puffy jacket that I now have? I felt so much better. It's a really nice puffy jacket. It's so comfy. It's like quilt on the inside. It was very warm. I needed that. And it was maybe $100? Maybe. There's like bunny ears on it as well. And you see there's like these brown lines going across it. It's actually making the shape of a bunny. Yeah, it's like a hand-drawn bunny. Kind of looks like a blanket. It feels like a blanket. So I'm pretty sure inside is like this quilt material. It's so nice. Yeah. So this was the inside of the Minions some villain thing. It was a minion ride. I just remember that as a minion ride. Pew pew kind of ride, like you shot stuff. It was really fun. I liked this one a lot. Yeah, I went to Universal Studios for their 25th anniversary, which I feel like is wrong. I feel like it's older than that. Pretty sure it's older than that. I'm pretty sure, is it not 30th anniversary? I don't know. I thought it was older than that, but it was a very long day. I had bought the express pass in advance. So there were 4 or 5 rides for me to go on. And they're all time gated rides. So, all the rides I got started, I think it was back to back basically. So at 11 o'clock, I had to be at the Minions one, for the Pew Pew one. And then after that was Jurassic Park. But I skipped that one because I saw the ride in person and it went upside down. And I can't do upside down rides. I get super nauseous, so I kind of just noped out of that one. And then let me see if this will show up. Oh yeah, the Minions. Oh yeah, so this is Jurassic World. That's when I was walking by the store. I was like, at least I should buy something, right? My mom loves the Jurassic series. So I was kind of like, I should probably go and see if there's anything here that I want. And I also ate there. There's a baby dinosaur. It was just a sign. I think it's just where people were standing around or like sitting around waiting. There wasn't actually anything here. It was just a cute sign. Oh, this was inside the restaurant in the Jurassic Park area. The picture got cut off. It's actually a very wide picture. I think if I do this, you'll see more. Like it's a very wide picture. I just didn't show all of it because it's getting cropped out. But it's just, you get to eat next to this big ass dinosaur. That was pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. And the food was really good. I had a filet o fish burger. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hello, thank you for the 20 months. Hi. How many jackets did you end up buying? 3. I bought a white one. That was like a windbreaker. I bought a knit black jacket, which you might see soon. And then I bought the quilt one because it was thicker. I thought the other 2 would be enough, but no. So I ended up getting this one instead. Yeah. And then I went to the Harry Potter area because I had some rides there too. You see it's like very big. Very big. Hang on. Yeah. It was really good too. I tried butterbeer for the first time. Admittedly, I don't really like butterbeer. At least not the drink. I liked the pudding version of butterbeer more. I feel like the drink was like... It's like butterscotch, but fizzy. And I don't really like it. I don't really like it. I like the pudding better. It didn't taste wrong as a pudding. It tasted wrong as a drink though. Starman! Thank you for the 44 months! And a roller coaster is your favorite? I think my favorite was Donkey Kong. I liked the Donkey Kong ride. It was actually scary. It didn't go upside down, but it was really fast. There were a lot of ups and downs, and there was one point where it looked like the track was broken, and I actually freaked out. I knew it wasn't actually broken, it just looked like it was broken. Oh, and one of the rides in Harry Potter was also really good too. Never enjoyed butterbeer. Yeah, it's super sweet. It is caramelly. I like the caramel flavor. I just think it was too sweet. You know, it was just a bit too sweet. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was the Nintendo World area. As you can see, there were a lot of people. I was getting really overstimulated, I think. As an introverted person, this was just a bit much for me. But I remember walking in and I saw the... What's it called? You know that stone that drops down on you? I saw that moving. I saw like the flowers. I saw the question mark boxes, and it was so immersive. I really did feel like I was in a Mario game. And I didn't buy the wrist strap thing that counts your points and stuff within the Super Nintendo world, because it was $50 and I didn't want to spend that. Especially if I was only gonna be there for like a few hours. So I decided to opt out of that and just enjoy it. I took a lot of pictures here, but I just felt like there was too much. Um I went on the ride around 1 o'clock or so. There were 2 rides here that I went on, I think. It was the Bowser one, the Mario Kart Koopa Racing. It was Koopa Racing. It had like AR glasses, which was really cool, honestly. I think I liked that one a lot. Because wherever you looked, it was like you got to see you shooting out different things like bananas and shells and stuff. That was really fun. And then there was that DK ride that I also went on. Yeah. So 2 rides within Super Nintendo World. Actually, I like that one. I like the Koopa driving. The Koopa driving one was real fun. And then I went to the parade. You were in line for 3 hours? Holy shit. No, next time get the express pass, dude. The way that it worked for me was I was at Minions at 11 a.m. and then I had to be within Nintendo World around 12:20. And then the ride for the driving one was at 12:40, but I got there early and they still let me in. I was only in line for maybe like 15 minutes or so at most. Yeah, I like you'll see in the videos whenever it comes out and I edit them properly that I just walked by a lot of people and I basically jumped to the front of the line. At least like the front quarter of the line. I walked by a lot of people. I felt kind of bad about it. But yeah, definitely if you want to save on time, I definitely was constricted on time because I only had the 1 day at Universal. I didn't have like 2 days. So, you know, I wanted to make sure I saw everything I wanted to see. So I splurged a bit on the express pass. And they're all time gated, so even better. And it works in like a staggered way, so you have time to get from one ride to another. So it was Minions first, Nintendo stuff second, the Koopa ride was first, the driving one was first, and then around 1 something is when I was supposed to be at the DK ride. And then I'm pretty sure at around, let me think, like 3 o'clock or so that I had to be at the Harry Potter one. So I had time to do other things, like explore other parts and stuff before the Harry Potter one. It was great. It was so good. Yeah. And then after that, oh yeah, this is the parade. I went to the parade first, and then went to Harry Potter place. Yeah. Sounds worth the other place, just another long line. No, it definitely wasn't. I think for me, the Minion line, I again skipped a lot of people. There were a lot of people lining up on the other side. But I skipped pretty far for the Minion one. And I don't even think I waited that long. Maybe like 5 minutes just to like put everything on. Was it put everything on? No. It was to grab the gun. And then they like make you stand on this conveyor belt thing in a spot, and you just like shoot within that area. As the conveyor belt moves. And I think it was the AR Mario Kart driving thing, the Koopa driving thing. That one was a bit longer because you had to wear the AR helmet and then put the glasses on really fast. That one took a bit longer because they had to explain the ride to a big group of people. And it was like kind of cool because they made it seem like you were an actual race car driver. They were all wearing the outfits and like they talked like that as if they were, you know, in a real race track. It was really fun. That one I only waited 10 minutes. DK ride I waited the longest, I believe. That one was maybe a 15-minute wait. Yeah, I think 15-minute wait. Harry Potter ride was There were like a lot of things to see on the way, but we like that line was jumped real good. We be going, we be zooming. I'd say maybe 10-15 minutes for that one. Yeah, I think DK ride was the longest one with 20 minutes or so. But everyone else was waiting 3 fucking hours, so I mean, I think I did good. I think I did good. We be chilling out here. My feet didn't die. I didn't get bored. Didn't waste any time. We be efficient in this economy. So, time is money. You know, time is money. So yeah, I went to Harry Potter after the parade. This parade was really fun too. There were Elmo peoples. There were the Mario Karts, and there were some Pokemon thingies as well. I don't have a picture of them because I took videos instead. I'll show the videos at some point when I get to editing them. I swear. That's probably gonna be all my work for the rest of the week, is just putting videos together. And then I have Harry Potter. Oh no, this was another day. I found a Shake Shack. Yeah, I got nauseous after the Harry Potter ride, so I left. There wasn't really that much to see anyway, because I'd been to USJ before. So, Helldivers help with that? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I found a Shake Shack. There were multiple Shake Shacks. It was kind of crazy to see. So, this was at day 8. Day 8 was... Oh, it was a wonderful day. It was such a good day. Hey, I'm no muggle. I went to Harry Potter Land and I had a good time. I don't think muggles can handle butterbeer though. In Canada, they only have one Shake Shack. Or at least in Toronto, I've only ever seen one Shake Shack. Which is kind of unfortunate. But anyway, this was day 8. I woke up really early in the morning. It was like 7 maybe. And I was like, okay, I only have a few hours. I need to do some last minute shopping. So I went to the Pokemon DX building in Osaka, the Pokemon Center in Osaka. There's like a DX one. And I found Shake Shack on the first floor. And I was like, well, I gotta take a picture of this. Anyway, this was some Calico Critters that I passed by too. They're really cute. This was like my childhood dolls, I guess, that I grew up with. And there's the Pokemons. Okay, it's getting cut off. Hold on. There. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Pokemon Center. Here's some cute pictures. This isn't out in the US yet, right? I bought this guy. I bought the Mimikyu. I needed to buy the Mimikyu. It was part of their Daydream thing. It was like a what's it called? They had like certain plushies and themes, like sleeping Pokemon. And this was part of it. It was like fuzzy plushies of Pokemon. I got the Mimikyu. It was so soft. It's still very soft, and it was so nice. It was small enough, like you can see me holding it in my hand, that it was small enough that I could take with me. I was okay with it. I hadn't really bought all that much to like fill up my suitcase, as you can tell with the amount of things I've shown you that I've bought. It wasn't enough to fill like a big checked bag or anything, so I was like, you know what? A plushie or two will not kill me. Yeah, I bought the Mimikyu. And oh shit, wait. Did I not put the picture of the... Is it here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is what this guy. Poltergeist? Poltergeist. Yeah. This is one of my other favorite Pokemon. And I bought a hair clip with it on it. It's a very subtle thing. It was just really interesting because it wasn't like a straight line. It was like a little wave for the clip. So I bought that. Anyway, you see this train station, right? I just want you to look at that and tell me what's wrong. You see anything wrong with it? Hi, Killian. How are you? I bought 2 plushies so far. The Pommel and the Pommel and Poltergeist. Did they not have Tinkaton? No, they didn't. Plus, the Tinkaton I found was too big at Kittyland, so I had to opt out of buying a Tinkaton. Pain Pecco. But I got 2 others that I really, really like, so I'm okay. I got a fuzzy Mimikyu, bro. I got a fuzzy Mimikyu. So anyway, after Pokemon, I went back to the hotel, grabbed my stuff, because I checked out, but I asked them to hold my... What's it called? Hold my suitcases? Because I didn't want to bring them to the Pokemon store. And then, I grabbed those and started traveling again to the Ryokan. I only had 1 night at the Ryokan, which was kind of sad. But anyway, this was the train station near the Ryokan. And I was like, why are all the gates open? Like, shouldn't they be closed to prevent people from just, like, zooming through it and not paying? But, literally no one did that. Like, they just, they were good peoples, and they tapped, and then they went in, and I was like, wow. Train stations really do be trusty. They do trust the population. They close if you try. I haven't seen that. Like, at most, whenever I went through and my IC card didn't scan properly, they would close. But even just walking through, they didn't close. Because I saw there was a guy who was testing it. There's a guy who was testing it, like, in a different subway station that I saw. So, I thought that was kind of interesting. Anyway, this was the subway station, and I was on my way to the Ryokan. Skip. Look at this! We were in the mountains. We be in the mountains out here. It was, like, in the middle of nowhere, and I was surrounded by other tourists. There was, like, a couples and stuff around me. And I was like, wow, how nice that must be to go to a Ryokan. In that context, But there was like another group of guys. It was just like 4 dudes, four chill dudes, who were like, "Let's go to Ryokan." they were chilling. Inna, indana. Yeah, it was pretty fun to hear them all yap and stuff. So yeah, we were up in the mountains in the middle of nowhere, and everyone was just like, "Wow, we be out here. We really out here, man." Nothing going on at all. No, nothing at all. They were really funny to listen to, like, overhear their conversations, because I was really quiet. I didn't really say much, but I was just kind of giggling on the side. Anyway, when I got there, the first thing they did was give me tea. And then I took an outdoor bath all by myself just because I could. Yeah, I had an outdoor private bath. It was real nice. Yeah, onsen. It was real nice. Private bath, bro. Private bath outside. Exhibitionists would have a great time out here. It was real nice. It was really comfy. You get to, like, hear the sounds of nature. You know? I heard the river flowing. It was warm, and I had, like, my little tea. I brought the tea set out because they gave us hot water and, like, tea bag thingies, and I was like, I want to have this out here. So I brought it outside, and I was like, I'm gonna have my hot tea as I sit out here, and I organize pictures on my phone. I was so, like, chilling, you know? I was messaging Aimee in this tub and be like, Aimee, look! I'm in an outdoor bath all by my lonesome. And it was great. I remember messaging her. I was messaging her and I, actually, at the same time. Yeah. I was like, damn, I wish I were there with you. And I was like, I wish you were here with me too. It's lonely. But we be out here in the great old wild of west of Osaka somewhere. I think this was in Kyoto, actually. Yeah, it was in Kyoto. And oh my god, it was nice. It was cold as fuck, but it was so nice. It was so nice. Ah, おはようございます。久しぶりです。日本旅行いかがでしたか？楽しかったよ。楽しかった。 people be like, they would talk to me in English and Japanese because they didn't know if I knew enough Japanese to understand what they were saying. It was real cute. One of the ladies who was like guiding me into the room and stuff and like showing me around the room and like the tatami mat things, she had this little sticky note, like a little cheat sheet of what to say. It was really cute. Yeah, I was messaging Aimi and I in this bathtub. And then I also messaged... I think this is also when I was messaging some of the Tenchis. Yeah, it was great. And then after this, food time. Food pics incoming. So many food pics, man. So many food pics. Doesn't it look so good though? That was fish. This is soup. More fish. This was like egg and onions, I think. Miso soup, radish for palate cleansing, and some rice. And then matcha pudding. I picked out the strawberries, of course. It was so good. It was so good. And then I took another bath. I brought the Miya standee out this time. I completely forgot about it the first time. So I was like, oh, I gotta do it the second time at least. Yeah. I brought her out. She took a bath with me. So that way I wasn't as lonely. It was definitely like a really chill time compared to all the other things I was doing. Like, for the most part, I had something to do every single day, right? Like, I was planning a lot of little things. Food, things to do. And I was like, chill time. So I just doom scrolled. I finally doom scrolled for once. I just was on Twitter. It was a nice time. It was a nice time with me and myself and I. Looking at Mia in the bath. Yeah. Yeah, just staring at myself. I was so careful when taking these pictures. I was like putting my knees to my chest. Just in case. And then I pushed the little basin a little further out to the middle of the bath. Can you imagine how big this bath was though? Like, I don't even know how to explain how big this is. Because I could like fully stretch out my legs and I would be underwater. It was really deep and really big. Thinking about Luke, what do you mean? I just had a nice time, okay? I just had a nice time out there. Especially after I went to Tangoland. Hey, Zephyra, you know, it was at least a meter. Yes. You are correct. Humph. You would fit? I think you'd fit. Like, I know how tall you are and how big you are, so I would say you'd fit. Maybe you'd have to cross your legs, but you would at least... Because when I sat down, it went... Like, I just, like, back up straight. It went to my neck, almost. Or maybe my shoulders. If I slouched, it would be at my neck. So I couldn't, like, slide down too far. But, I mean, if it were you, maybe it'd go to, like, mid-chest level. And then you could, like, slouch down. And you'd be submerged. No gamer posture. I couldn't. If I did, I would drown. Oh, and there was like a little heater thing, so it would make it like if the water was getting cold, it would what's it called? It would like heat it back up. No, it's not. It's not, Marky. Trust, because okay, so I want to explain this in as the most say so way possible. So in the Ryokan, it was really small. And like I said, I was surrounded by couples, right? I believe, because I don't like public baths. I just, my skin makes me a little worried about going to public baths. I've always been that way. So that's why I splurged a bit to get the private bath. I don't want people seeing me and like judging my skin because I'm very self-conscious about it, okay? And I also don't want to make anyone else uncomfortable with sharing a bath with me, so, you know. So I got the private one. Now, people get the private baths for other reasons, right? So there was a couple who was on the other side of the wall. I don't know if you can see it in the picture. Hold on. Maybe if I like extend it. No, even if I extended it, you can't really see it. So to my right here was a wall. To separate me from the other couple. And the thing is, the baths, there's a map of the entire Ryokan. They like hand drew it and then printed it out, which is real cute. I have a picture of that. But my bath was right next to the other bath on the other side of the wall. Like it wasn't like we were basically back to back in terms of where the baths were situated. I guess like my room was a mirror of theirs, so yeah. Two people can definitely fit in this bath just fine. just fine. Uncle, thank you for the 1 month. Thank you. I mean it was outdoors and it was open air, right? So I mean, I understand why they thought it was safe. I guess. It was really quiet. I was really quiet. I was hardly moving, so like the water wasn't making any sounds. And then the couple came out and I was like, uh-oh. They don't know I'm here. また日本に遊びに来たいですね。うん、そうだよね。すみません。Dude, no, I waited it out. I was so awkward and scared. I waited it out. I didn't want to make them uncomfortable. They were like having really deep conversations really quietly. I could hear them mumbling. I heard little bits and pieces of what they were saying. I tried not to listen, obviously. But, you know, they were having a nice time with each other. I didn't want to... I just got pruny. I got real pruny. I stayed in the bath for like an hour, dude. You're not meant to spend that long in this bath, alright? But I was like, no, I don't want to disturb them. They were having a nice time. They really were. It was pretty sweet and innocent. But the walls are so thin. They're like made of paper, right? It was all tatami and made of paper and wood. There was no soundproofing, bro. Literally 0. You know, if you move, they're gonna be embarrassed. Exactly! Which is why I didn't! I didn't move! Think about my own good time. At least I'm quiet about it. They were a nice couple though. Like I spoke to them once or twice. They were really nice. I did not know they'd be in the room next to me. Yeah, everything's made of paper, bro. But also because it's made of paper, it was so cold. Like you could feel the air seeping into the room. Anyway, I had a good bath. Moral of the story, I had a good bath. And this was my room on the inside. They gave me the futon. And you can see on the table, they gave me one snack. It was just like a little stick. It was like a crunchy stick. What's it called? Kind of like cream cheese, like not cream cheese, like cream-filled pocky stick is kind of what it was. But they only gave me one because I'm one person. They only gave me one. Yeah, it was kind of like a wafer, kinda, but it was like a roll. It was like it was a tube. Yeah, it was real nice. But man, what do you mean peak male living space? The walls were still thin. It was a really good room, honestly. So that door you see there leads to the outside. It was really comfortable. It was a snack, yes, I ate it. I ate it, I know it's a snack. Dude, it was really fun though. I had a good time. You take this one. It was like pretty spacious. Honestly, like initially, the table was in the middle. And then they pushed it to the side to make room for the futon. Yeah. It was really comfortable. I had a good time. I had the like you see there's a light coming out of that window in the top left corner. I put the window down once I came inside. It was too cold to leave it open. It was good for air ventilation. I'll give it that much. But it was also really fucking cold. Anyway, the next day begins, and I decided to start my morning with hot tea. Because it came in this thermos thing, and I was like, I need some hot tea. So, I don't know if you can see it, but the bath, is like... Oh, no, you can't see it. I cut off. The bath is to the right side of this picture. And there was like a little front area for me to sit in. Yeah, it was like a porch in a way. It was really comfy. It was so early in the morning too. It was like 7 a.m. or so. I woke up really early. Breakfast was at 8:30. And I wanted to be hungry enough to eat all that they would give me for breakfast, which is why I woke up so early. But it was a nice morning. Hot tea in my yukata. And the little Mia standee. I put the Mia standee on the cushion too for another picture, but I decided this one looked better. So that's how I started my morning. I think I slept around midnight and woke up at 7:30, so it's pretty good. Pretty good in terms of like sleep hours. Yeah, my sleep schedule was so good in Japan, bro. It was like the best sleep schedule ever. And then food pics. So we had tiny salmon, egg. I think that's a fishbowl of some sort. And like vegetables and stuff on the other side. It was really good. It was such a healthy breakfast. There was salad. I did not eat the oranges. Miso soup. And this is the train station because I left. Yeah. Am left. Hanazono. Yeah, this was in Kyoto. Like I said, it's better traveled than most at this point. Yeah, that standee has been places. It's been to San Francisco, San Jose. It's been to California. Yeah. And it's been to Canada, in Toronto. And now it's been to Japan. Yeah. Oh, also. Look at this fucking beautiful picture I took. Isn't it great? It's the picture I used for the thumbnail today. I thought it looked really nice, which is why I decided to use it for the thumbnail. Yeah. I was real sad though, cause you know we had to leave. We had to leave. The couple that was next to me were leaving. The 4 boys, they were also leaving. We had to go. Everyone that came with me on that shuttle bus left the same day as me too. We all just decided one night was enough. Yeah. Anyway, let me think. Checkout was at 10 in the morning or so. And then I decided that I wanted to take a look at one of the famous shrines. So, oh, that was my breakfast, by the way. Melompam! Your name looking scene? Oh yeah, for sure. It was really nice. The weather was good. It was great. I went to this famous shrine. I don't know what it's called. I completely forgot. But it's the one with a lot of togi. What are they called again? The gates? Tori gates. Yeah, I got some presents and omamori from my friends who were getting married soon. But yeah, I went to the gate thing. I don't remember what it's called. but this is where I went to. It was Inari? Inari? I think is Inari Shrine. I think. Brain fart. It was really cool. And like people were so respectful about like pausing to take pictures and stuff, like not getting in your way and things. Inari, yes, thank you. My brain farts, bro. And I did all this stuff, and here's my fortune. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to translate it, so I don't know if it was good or bad. I did another one, so I was like, I don't know, man. I did get the fortune. This is the fortune. You can see me taking a picture of the fortune. But that's my sleeves at the bottom of the picture. I can't read it. I don't remember what it was. I think I saved it somewhere, but I didn't have time to like translate it fully before leaving, so I don't know what it says. I have zero idea. If someone can translate it for me, please do. But it was time for Shinkansen again, and I had some food on the Shinkansen, and I took more Shinkansen pictures because I thought they were adorable. And then what did I do after that? Oh, please tell me this is the next picture. No, it wasn't. Fuck. No. All right. No, I think it's in the next day. Post it on Discord. Post what on Discord? Oh, you mean the text thing? I mean, sorry, the fortune thing. I can post it later. I have to find it in my phone again. I don't want to have to scroll through all the pictures and videos right now. But after Shinkansen time, I checked in at my hotel in Akihabara, and then I went to the Radio Kaikan thing because it was so close to the hotel that I stayed at. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Radio Kaikai. Yeah. のためは東京ディズニーランドと大阪 USJ もめであ USJ 行きたよ楽しかった Yeah, I'll run it through Google Translate. I should have done that. I just didn't. I just forgot. So, here there were like there was just a lot of stuff that I wasn't knowledgeable at. So, you guys can see and you'll know, but yeah, if you zoom in on this one a bit, there's actually a lot of Hololive stuff here. I found some Zenless and Genshin thingies. Some Mao Mao and Free Rin and more Genshin. And I feel like for some of you this would be an insane place if you just look at the cards that are on display. If you just take a little bit of a closer look and you see what cards are on display, I just think it's kind of crazy. Yeah. I only know of this because of the Tenchis who do play Magic. And when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, man, this is expensive. But they were all just out there on display. Yeah. It's just all together there. How much for a place? I don't know. I don't play Magic enough to know how many cards you even need to play it. But I passed by a lot of card stores, right? And Black Lotus is basically the only card for Magic that I actually know of. And I saw it. In the flesh, I saw it. I only know because of how expensive it is, man. I actually don't understand why it's that expensive. I have zero clue. I don't know how to play Magic. I don't know much about it. I just know of the card, okay? It's kind of like Pokemon. I know the Pokemon, but I don't really know like what they do or what they're for. Yeah, it was fucking expensive, bro. So fucking expensive. But anyway, I thought that was a crazy card to show you guys. From just walking into a random store. And after that, I went to McDonald's. And was very upset to see that the Hatsune Miku special set was no longer available. That made me sad. Because, I mean, I wanted to try it, you know? I wanted to try the Hatsune Miku special set. Seemed like a good set. I'm kind of upset still, bro. Big hump. It didn't? Oh, that's so sad. My card busted in early game. You still have 2 more days, could you? Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. The car has a mistake that... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Interesting. Let me think. Is there anything else in this one? I don't think so. Oh, this was my hotel room. Look, they gave me one little nightgown thing to wear. but I didn't have to take out my PJs. It was really nice. This is a much smaller hotel though, cause you know we're in Tokyo again. And it was pretty tiny. I don't know if you can see it, but like the bed is pushed against the wall, the wall to the bathroom. Anyway, it was really small. Yeah, I was in the hotel, and then the next day was another shopping spree in the Ginza Gaslight Street. When I saw that, I was like, I need to take a picture of this again. So I went to the Ginza Gaslight Street. It's basically just like a little area, and it was the place with a lot of expensive stuff. I walked by all the expensive stuff. I really came here for two reasons. One was to buy a new pair of shoes. The other was to buy, well, the new pair of shoes to like look good in. The other was to buy black shoes to wear for what's it called? For the mocap stuff? Yeah. In the end I didn't actually need to buy black shoes, by the way. The mocap studio provided the black shoes. So I actually didn't need to buy it, but it's okay. Anyway, I got new shoes. And I thought this sign looked really cute. It's just a normal ass street sign, but it looked really cute. Yeah, now I have black shoes if I ever need it. I got these, like, I was so hungry. I didn't have breakfast yet. So this is what I had. It was a really old store in Ginza. I don't know if you can see it. It's over 40 years old, I think now. There are obviously some older ones, but this is a pretty famous one. And they have really, really good waffles, or wafers, or whatever you... Belgian waffles, whatever you call them. They're really good. And then I went to the Onitsuka Tiger store, and I asked if they had this pair of shoes that I wanted. And you had to go, like, underground to get, like, specifically for the Mexico 66 series store, series shoes. And then in the subway, on the way to, like, another place, I forgot where I was going, I have notes, but I forgot to read it. I saw Tamon-kun's B-side! It's one of the animes I'm actually following. Akiba... Small. Yeah, Akiba's pretty small, actually. There's just a lot of stuff. They build vertically. They don't build horizontally. Did you visit any arcades in Japan? Kinda, sorta. You'll see. But yeah. Okay, where was I going? I don't even remember where I was going. Oh, to Denny's! I was going to Denny's! It was my very first time trying Denny's, bro! I was like, this is insane! But I wanted to try Denny's because it's in all the animes. You know? It's in all the animes! I felt like it was a tradition that I had to complete. I've just never had Denny's. It doesn't exist in Toronto, so I was like, I want to try Denny's. And then I was talking to Pia, and she was like, don't expect Denny's to be this good in America if you ever go. And I was like, oh, why? And she's like, it's just different, bro. It's just different. Pia definitely warned me against having Denny's in America. But yeah, it was a good time. 写真撮るのがうまいですね。ありがとうございます。いっぱい練習した。To go to Taco Bell Japan? Ooh. I didn't have Taco Bell. I only had Denny's. I went to Denny's many times after this because Denny's so cheap yet so good, bro. I had Denny's a lot. You'll see. In the pictures you'll see. But I had ginger ale melon soda, which was very good. It was very good. I had gratin, and I had this parfait. Oh, it was so good. So good. And then I walked by some stuff and I saw this Hololive chalk drawing thing. And I was like, you know, I didn't get to go to any Hololive events, but at least I saw the Hololive merch everywhere. They're literally everywhere. And then I went to Super Potato. I saw this stuff. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. I saw this guy. It was in an arcade. And then I walked by a really big Warhammer store. And I don't remember where this was. I think this was Animate. Genshin and VTuber was on the same floor. And I feel like they did that on purpose. You know? I feel like they did that on purpose. All the Genshin merch. There's just a lot of these kind of like far shots. Oh, yeah. I saw this. I had to take a picture of it. He was so hot. He's so hot. Maruto. Anyway, this was a big ass acrylic standee. This was bigger than the palm of my hand. Like it was huge. I went back to Denny's the next day. For breakfast, I went to Denny's again. I had French toast, omelette, and then oh, do you see how sad this picture is? I went to Ueno Park, which is very famous for that whole scene of sakura cherry blossoms on the side, and you just walk down it, and it's supposed to be very aesthetically pleasing. I tried, guys. I went. I tried to take the picture. It didn't exist. So I just left. I went to shrines. These pictures are very like I don't have any fancy stories for any of these, but I bought this good luck charm. It was a hammer good luck charm. I thought it was very fitting. So yeah, it was just shrine pictures. Oh, I got good luck. This was best fortune. This says best fortune on it. I was so happy. I got best fortune. I can read it out later. In Discord if you guys want me to, but you can just take a screenshot and translate that if you want. But it was best fortune! And I got Castellas. There's really nothing else about that. Yes, this was all in Asakusa. Asakusa. I took a train, and I went to the Skytree. Yeah, I posted this picture already, but Skytree! There's really nothing like... I don't know, I was being a tourist. there's really nothing special. But yeah, Pokemon Center, Kirby Cafe. I have a really cute receipt from the Kirby Cafe. I bought 2 little enamel pins. I had Italian food, which was really good. I ordered in Japanese, which was chill. And then, oh, do you see this? Spooky ass subway car. It was so empty. It was only like 8 p.m. or so, and it was so empty. I was like, am I missing something? Is this a forbidden train? I don't know. It was kind of spooky. It looks scary, right? Exit 8 for real. Yeah, that's what it felt like. Hold on. I'm gonna finish my drink and then go pee real quick. You can stare at this train. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I wanna go pee. Hold on. I had to find toilet paper. We Gucci. Eh. Wait, fuck, where was I? I need to get my notes back out. My phone turned off. Okay. Eh. Alright, creepy train. I remember where I was now. Man, I don't... Okay. I actually do remember a little bit of a story for this one. The other stuff, there wasn't really anything to say. It was just touristy pictures. On this train, there was like another group of people who were opposite me, and they decided to walk to a different car and leave me all alone in this one car. And it was really scary, and I was just like, wait, why did you leave to a car with more people in it? And I was like, eh? I'm like, why'd you do that? So I kept looking around, and I was like, am I not allowed to be in this car? Like, was this like a woman's only car? I mean, if it was, I'd be chilling, but there was no sign that said it was. And I was like, eh? Why did you leave me? So I was just alone in this one car for maybe like 2 stops until people got on. And I was like, damn, that scared me. Like, why? So that's why this car was super empty. It's just people left me. I do remember that now. Oh, and one last picture for this day. I don't know when I got this. I'm thinking maybe at the Skytree is where I got this. I don't actually remember, but I had it before the Skytree, I think. So it must have been some other place. Maybe like Pokemon Center in Osaka. I don't fucking remember, but I got it and I made it and I thought it was real cute. So, ta-da! Okay, day 12. This is the start of the working days. So there's not many pictures to share from here on, honestly. I had the shoe cream from Starbucks, I had a donut, and then I went... I think it was a late morning. I didn't wake up until like 10 o'clock or so. So I spent some time getting ready, like doing my makeup and all of that. Like I took my time, I didn't rush. Because I knew today would be a long day. Oh, Kansai to Kanto, どっちが好きですか? どっちでもいい. Yeah, more Starbucks. More Starbucks. This one was an actual plastic cup, not a glass one. But they gave me a ceramic plate. I don't know why they did that. But they gave me a ceramic plate. I had Starbucks maybe 3 times or so. I think 3 times. Let me think. Oh yeah, so late morning, I just kind of sat there and was like, where am I gonna have lunch today? Because I didn't really plan that one. I thought that on day 12 of being in Japan, I would be spending most of the day with either Pia or Panchan. Honestly. So apparently not. We met up late afternoon instead. So I was like, oh, what do for the day? So I kind of just sat at Starbucks for a little while and then was like, you know what? I'ma get some shabu shabu and sukiyaki. It came with the 2 plates because I had 2 different flavors that I wanted. And you can see on the right side, they gave me a bunch of different sauce. There was ponzu, sesame oil, some water for the soup base thing, and then more sukiyaki sauce. So I had this, and yeah, I do have this picture in here. I made notes of the pictures I included, but I wanted to show it. So me a jump scare. They gave me an apron, and if you look on the left side, the right side of the picture, they gave me a cover for my tote bag and my jacket so it wouldn't get stinky of shabu shabu smell and sukiyaki smell. But they gave me an apron, and you see the black knit jacket I'm wearing is also from the... It's the jacket, the black jacket that I got from the store in the very beginning. Yeah, I wore it. It was... I think I wore this jacket for most of the trip instead of the white one, because the white one was more of a windbreaker. This one was actually like warmer with it being knit. So, yeah. Aren't I cute? It's pretty cute. Everyone was wearing this though. I was not the only one. And I think it's because the sauce does splatter quite a bit. So, yeah. They gave everyone this. I think they also just want to help you protect your belongings from the splash of the sauce. So, yeah. It was really nice of them to give me that. Anyway, after the Mia jump scare was all the rehearsals and stuff. So, this was like at the train station. Yeah, I couldn't film anything because privacy stuff. I didn't want to like dox anyone, so I didn't take any pictures or anything like that. I took like a few videos for like B-roll, but no actual like pictures. So that I'd have to share a different time. And then let's see. Oh yeah, so mocap day happened. I don't really have so much to say about it except that it was definitely an experience. Panchan gave me all this stuff. It was real cute. She went to the Nintendo Museum and gave me that. And some other stuff put from the Pokemon Park. I didn't get to go to the park because I didn't book it in advance. So that was a oopsie on me. But she gave me snacks and stickers and socks and stuff. It was real nice. I think that might be it. Oh no, this was the next day. Oh wait, I'll talk a bit more about the mocap-y stuff. Mocap stuff was kind of difficult just because it was all in Japanese. My Japanese isn't so good. Pia and Panchan were there, so they obviously could deal. Like they're good enough to like communicate and everything. But I was kind of scared because it was really testing my vocab. So when we went, the people inside were like, "Oh, you guys got to change into your suits and stuff." So we went one by one. I was second. Panchan went first. I went second, and they were like asking me things, like you need, what size are you, like what shoe size are you, and I had to remember what my shoe size was in Japanese. And then they were like, please change in there and do this with your hair and all of that, and I was like, okay. And then there was like a specific way to put on the gloves for the hand tracking. And they were like asking me to take things on and off and like put things around my fingers and stuff. And I was like, I hope I'm understanding them right. Or when we were calibrating the models, the 3D models, they would ask me to like open and close my hand in different positions. And I was like, oh, I know what thumb is in Japanese. So, that was like the hard part. At least when they say T-pose, they say it in English. They're like, T-pose onegai. Miya-chan, T-pose onegai shimasu. It was really nice. They were all very nice though. And they gave us drinks. Oh, I found out that once you get calibrated, you cannot leave a certain area. Otherwise, it disconnects you. So I had to stay within a square, and I wasn't allowed to leave it. I think it was like on the very edge of basically what the stage was. So yeah, that was interesting. I saw a lot of the tech behind the scenes, like how they switch cameras, how they make the models blink, different presets, like how they do lighting with like the scroll bar thingies. What else did I see? Oh, the moving camera stuff. That was pretty cool. I was talking to the guy who was holding the moving camera and be like, "Is it weird? Like, does it look weird?" Cause like he's looking at the models, but obviously the three of us are in these mocap suits, right? And we look so freaking stupid in it. Like we had to wear a cap for the head tracking for them to put little like Velcro markers and stuff on us. And I had my hair tied up in a bun, which I hate doing because it makes me look like a dumpling. So I was like, is it weird that we all look like this, but you're like looking at the models? And he's like, nah, I've been doing this for years. And he was like, Hinto mo desu ka? And he was like, nah, it's chill. He was a really funny guy. He was also very fucking fashionable, dude. Like, damn. God damn. But yeah, it was really fun. I think you guys will see in the concert all the work that was put into it. I didn't even have that many songs, honestly. I can't say how many I have at the moment because it'd be spoiling the concert. It's not my concert. So yeah, I can't say too much about it. But it was really fun. It was a cool experience, and they let me sign their wall. So if anyone else ever goes to that studio, they will see that I signed it. Yeah. Oh, and the mocap suit is not a one-piece suit. It's actually like a jacket with pants. Yeah, I think like when you look at yourself in the mirror and you see what you're wearing versus what the model is doing, oh, it's weird. I have some videos of me just like moving around, having fun with it. But it was like it was really cute to like see the physics. I kept like swishing everywhere because I just loved seeing it. Or like when I saw like my model sit down on thin air when I sat down on a stool, it was kind of funny. Yeah, and seeing all the tracking points and stuff, like low key, I realize now like I want to do more 3D things. I want to do more, what's it called? Like more dance stuff if I can. Cause I am a dancer, right? Like I used to teach people how to dance. And I could very much do more content if I had 3D model full body tracking that was actually good, you know? But it's also really expensive because I was talking to the team and stuff, be like, "Ano camera wa ikura desu ka?" Be like, "How much is this camera?" The OptiTrack thingies and stuff. And it's like 10K, bro, for every fucking camera. There's no way. And it was just a lot of setup being like, "Software wa ikura desu ka?" And that's also like thousands of dollars. So I need to find a cheaper way to do it. But yeah, I thought it was a cool experience and it was really fun. Fuse, thank you for the 13 months. You guys like, but welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be back. I feel like I'm getting back into streaming again. I wanted to yap so bad. There was no one to yap to. Okay. Anyway, this was my last day in Tokyo. It was day 14. This is day 14. So 2 weeks now. I went to Tokyo Tower. That was like the first thing I did. I also visited a shrine. It was Zojoji Naniji Shrine Jinja. It's right next to Tokyo Tower. It's very, very close. And then I went to the Imperial Palace, which you can't really see in this picture, but that's like a gate to it. It was so empty. But yeah, this is like one of the gates, and I thought it kind of looked like, you know, in Freyren, they go through a lot of gates between towns and cities, right? And this is like in every isekai at the border of every country. There's always some kind of gate that looks like that, and I'm like, I see why. I see why now. There's palace-y looking things. It's surrounded by a moat. You have to like get around the moat. And it's like just in the middle of the city. It's surrounded by like tall buildings. But yeah, this is the Imperial Palace. And then this is their like front yard basically. It's just Japanese trees. And some very open, as you can see, very big, very open road that there's nothing on, literally nothing. And then yeah, it's pretty empty. I don't know why, but I mean, it was very comfy. There wasn't a lot of people, but you could take really nice pictures, and there was a lot of greenery. They have like an open park that you can just walk on. You can just walk on their front yard, basically. So, yeah. And then I had oyakodon. You see my little Mie. Oyakodon! And then at the top, you can see like a black and white thing. It's not salt and pepper. It was chili in the black one, chili powder in the black one. And then some kind of like herby, peppery thing that was a bit white, gray, yellow color in that white one. I don't remember what it was. I didn't use it. But yeah, it was really good. So this place, very hole in the wall, like actual hole in the wall. I wasn't even sure if I was allowed to walk in or not. And it's cash only, and they only serve oyakodon during lunch hours. They only serve this one thing, and all they ask is small, big, or like small, regular, or big. And they're all the same price. It's just the amount of rice is different. I got a small because I wasn't very hungry at the time. But yeah, it was really, 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 really good. Oh yeah, God. Yeah. It was also cash only. It was like completely woman run as well. There was like I did not see a single dude in the store that was working there. It was all women. Yeah, it was all women. 国境ですね。そうよ。楽しかった。Mia's photos are proof. Aw. Yes, anime girls are real. We do things. So yeah, after Oyakodon, oh wait, so fuck. Okay, in my notes, I remember now. I had to walk by a very interesting place. This was like near the Imperial Palace, right? So you can imagine that I'm in a very office like ministry, politically everything kind of governmental looking area with like lots of tall fancy buildings and dudes in business outfits and stuff. I felt very out of place. For those of you who are members and are around next week on Wednesday to see the pictures of me, I did not dress the way that I was meant to be in a place like that. I was very street wary. So I felt awkward as fuck. But hey, I walked by where the Prime Minister lives. Ain't that crazy? And I saw some trucks and stuff of, I think it was like moving military armory things. There was just a lot of police cars and a lot of fancy cars and lots of people in suits. It was very scary. The National Diet is like right there too. It was, yeah, like the Imperial Palace is surrounded by a lot of fancy things like that. You know? Oh, Celestial, thank you. So yeah, I walked by that after this Oyakodon. It was so intimidating. I didn't really want to take any pictures or videos because it was just that scary. So I kind of walked through it as fast as I could to get to the subway. Yeah, and then after the subway, I went and got some crepes. Crepe. There was like a Pokemon collab at this one place, and I got this one because I thought it was the cutest. Oh, Kiana, thank you for the 30 tomates. Okay, yeah, please go back to sleep. please go back to sleep. Don't be grinding now. It was really good. The crepe was really good. Oh, and I saw this bubble mute because I went back to animate, I think, or like I was in the area of animate. I was just walking around, and then I went into a card store and I saw this, and I was like, holy shit, bubble mute. I only know bubble mute because it's also a very expensive card. It is like $1,200, which is crazy. I would never spend that much money on a card. It is cardboard with art on it. I cannot afford that. But it's a PSA 10, so I needed the picture. I at least needed to know that I witnessed a PSA 10. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and they had this side. It says beware of upskirting. It was an anime. I know now. Oh wait, it was Radio Kaikan, I think. Yeah. I just beware of upskirting. It's an actual warning on the side. Like it's in every escalator in this one place. It's on every wall. Yeah. Anyway, that night I had Sushiro, which is a pretty well-known conveyor belt sushi chain. These are all the sushis I had. Torch salmon, hamachi. Oh, this was really fucking funny. Hamburger steak on sushi. I didn't know it'd come out looking like that, but yup. I thought it was funny. It was pretty funny. And then this is salmon tatar. This one is also smoked, like torched salmon, but with like cheese, mayonnaise stuff on top. This was just a whole row of shit. I couldn't take a picture of everything. I think I had basil on one of them. This is all the desserts I had. Pudding. It was pudding. Some kind of mochi. I forgot what it was called. And then vanilla ice cream with creme brulee stuff on top. It was really good. It's really good. How much were they per plate? Every plate was a different amount, so I don't know. Some of them were 200, I think max 280 yen for a plate. Everything else was below that, like 180 yen. Yeah, it was very cheap. But very good, very good. And this was the steak. I had a lot of sushi. But also, some plates came with 2. Some plates only came with 1. So the amount of plates does not equal the amount of food I had, in my opinion. Because it differs depending on what you get, right? So some things were really small, some things were really big. I had a good time. Let's just say I had a good time. I was very hungry. I didn't really eat anything that entire day. I think I waited, besides the oyakodon, and then walking a lot. God, it was so good. It was so good. No, so the conveyor belt sushi, the way that it worked in this place isn't like that. I know what you're talking about. I've had that kind of conveyor belt sushi before too. But this one is like you get an iPad and then you order whatever you want, 5 items at a time. And then it comes to you on that conveyor belt. So here, yeah. So you see on the bottom, there's a black conveyor belt. That's the one that just keeps going around and you can like take plates from. They didn't have that on. They only had the one on top there. So if you look closely enough, there are 2 different lanes. So there's one white lane behind this, and then there's a little like area where it breaks off onto my side, which is where I picked my sushi up. So whatever I ordered just comes through on my side. $100 here? No, it wasn't. It was less than that. I think it was. I have a picture of it. You'll see. If you're really curious about how much this cost, I'll put it in the video. Cause it was not. It was less than 100. It's less than 100. You thought wrong. Oh, in the US? Oh yeah, for sure it would be. Yeah. Oh, Forrest, thank you for 42 months. Well, let me hope you had a good time, even though I know you're talking about it right now. I had a great time. This was my last day in Japan. Yeah, after having so much sushi, I was like, I think I'm good to go. So this was at the airport in Japan, and I said goodbye, and I was really sad, but we made it. We did it. 2 weeks in Japan, bro. 2 weeks in Japan. And then we're back. We're back here. Alright, so yeah. No more now. I'm done with my story time. I'm done with the story times. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. I had a really good time. I hope you look forward to the videos I come out with, because I did skip over so many things. I'll probably start editing them and putting them out once I have at least like 7 days done, like edited 7 days. It'll take some more time. Like I'm planning on maybe coming out with like 2 per week at most. Once I have a little bit of a backlog. So I'm gonna edit them and then slowly push them out. Yeah. A month went by real quick. It did! And I'm getting that post Japan vacation depression, bro. It's so bad. It's so bad. You're looking forward to them. I am too. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I forgot to mention. Hold on. Let me check my calendar 1 sec. What day is it today? Today's Thursday, right? Okay, so tomorrow being Friday, I'm not sure if I'll stream, because I would like to like edit my videos and stuff. So I might not stream tomorrow, and I'm still jet lagged. I really pushed today because I wanted to say hi again because I knew I'm in the country, you know, like I'm back in Canada now, and I was like I do want to stream and I want to say hi to everyone again. So I was like I'm gonna stream, and you know get back into streaming again. So I was like, you know, I'll do at least a stream. But I am still very badly jet lagged. I slept from like 3 to 6 today. 3 to 7, maybe? It was... I'm sleeping too much. At least I'm sleeping at the wrong hours too much. It's bad. But I'm gonna hopefully get back to normal by Saturday. And Friday is the day that, like the 20th tomorrow, is the day that Helldivers is coming out with stuff. So obviously I want to play with everyone. I think brain is braining. I'm not gonna stream Friday. I might just stream Saturday, Helldivers, and then I want to pull for Arya, but I might have to just pull for her off stream, honestly. Yeah. Enemies. Yeah! Dude, I saw some pictures and videos of the new enemies, and I'm like, why is this squid a horse? It actually moves like a fucking horse. It's fast, and it just goes, and it looks kind of pregnant for some reason. Yeah. So, I'm probably gonna record my pulls or do them in Discord later for Arya. I don't know. I do want her because I want the full team for the Angels of Delusion. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to play Helldivers with everyone again though. I barely finished that stealth warbot redacted regiment. I barely finished it. But yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. Maybe I'll guerrilla stream it. I don't know. I really don't know. Or I'll just record it. I think recording it might go better, honestly. Yeah, the next update is this weekend. She gets off the banner on Sunday, so I have probably until then, you know? I might just pull for her off stream and record it. I think it is less stress to record it and then just voice over it. If not, just do it at the same time. I don't know. I might just do it after this. We'll see. I just have a lot of things to do now, like with the amount of videos I have to record and stuff. So I would like to, you know, actually make those videos. Yeah. I want Arya though. Yeah, I just gotta get it done. I need an actual schedule or like deadlines to meet. If I don't make deadlines for myself, it won't get done. So I'm gonna plan out a little schedule of video making and recording and stuff. I think I'll start coming out with videos about Japan probably at the end of next week. Like on Saturday or something. Yeah, probably. If I stick to the schedule that I set for myself. But I hope when the videos come out and you hear more stories and things, you'll enjoy it. Because there is quite a few things I had to skip over. Especially Tangoland. I didn't want pictures of that on my public stream. You members will get enough though. Also, I was organizing some pictures to post. Let me see if I can... Hold on. Yeah, I have like certain days of pictures, IRL pictures for you members. So just a heads up, I have pictures from Sanrio Puroland. I have pictures from Universal Studios, and I have pictures from the palace that I will post. It was very awkward for me to take these pictures, but worth it. Yeah, but you'll see IRL pictures soon-ish. Yeah. Okay. I will end stream now, and I will see you all either in Discord tomorrow or on Saturday for some for some for some squid fighting. I will say though, tomorrow, if I'm around in Discord, I will likely be playing Helldivers just to warm up and not look stupid on Saturday when I do stream Helldivers. So, if you guys want to practice in advance with me, Copium members and above, I will likely be in Discord playing some Helldivers. If I'm not working on something else. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But I'm gonna go now. I will see you all tomorrow or on Saturday. Yeah. Go practice with the squids so that when we do fight with squids, we won't die. I hope it's not a situation where level 10s are like overly stressful again. But I mean, no guarantee. I'll have to I actually want to talk to Psych about it. I want to ask him about it. Bye bye, Coolie. I love saying your name. Thank you for You're welcome. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the pictures. I know, like, I had to omit a lot of stuff, but I hope the pictures I took was enough. And the videos, you will see. I do have to audio balance a lot of things, but it is what it is. Playing him earlier, yeah. I was looking at his stream for it because I was scared. I need to watch someone play to know how to play. I'm glad it was fun. I will yap more next time. Alright, I'm gonna just end stream now. I'll see you all later. もう見えないで今日来てくれてありがとう。もう見えないね。バイバイ。バイバイ。バイバイバイバイ。Good night. おやすみ。